So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
And cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
And this is now today's lineup.
This is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
So that's got things underway. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this fella Yuri Tielemans, Peter, I don't think you get many better than him when it comes to connecting the team's attack and defence. Positional intelligence, that's what we're talking about. The way he can change rhythm in accordance to what's going on around him.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Marmouche proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Digne. Tielemans. Rogers. Vardiol kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Watkins. Marmouche. Semenyo receives it in a good position here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nouri. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now it's Watkins. Marmouche. Nouri. Kusanov makes the interception. It's a pretty loose pass. Tielemans pinches it off him. Marmouche. He's on it. Can he get away? And here's Savinho. Oh, nice touch. Matheus Nunes. Watkins. Now it's Buendia. Nouri. Marmouche. Tielemans. And Lindelof. It's not an especially good pass, that. And it's Tielemans. That's Buendia. Pau Torres. Lindelof. It's a really well-measured ball. That has ended up in no man's land. more pressure on the ball here. Matheus Nunes. Marmoush. Now it's Watkins. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Foden. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Tielemans. And smartly reclaimed. No goals as yet, but it has been pretty lively. Now it's Watkins. Semenyo. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
McGinn. Marmoush. Oh, that was vital.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Aims beyond the defence. He is through here. Real chance here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And the finish! And the keeper could only will that wide of the post.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Lindelof. Tielemans. And here's Semenyo.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kusanov. First quarter of an hour gone. Vardiol charging forward, the ball at his feet. Decent chance! And he thumps it clear. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Buendia. So it is still 0-0. Nouri. Now it's Semenyo. And here's Semenyo.
Aston really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Here's a chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Digne. And it's Tielemans. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rodgers to McGinn.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Foot in. Not the most accurate pass. Quality ball. Nicely weighted ball. Vardiol can clear it away. Looking for the run. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He's found a way through. Plays it across.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Marmoush! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Nicely aimed pass. In with the challenge. Now it's Semenyo. Takes a shot. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cash. Tielemans. Well timed, excellent interception. Savinho. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Vardiol promptly onto that, and that is that. Foden, and here's Marmoush. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That looks a good ball through. This looks promising. He has found the way back in! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Savinho can get it clear. Rodgers. He's shifting through the gears here. And no, that was never going to make it. Marmoush. Chance here to counter.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Tielemans. Buendia. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And here's Watkins. He's got away. Incoming delivery. Marmoush. And here's Watkins. He's having a pop. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Nouri. And it's Bernardo Silva. Spread to the right. He'll try from distance. Off target by a whisker. Lindelof. Cash. And back to the keeper they go. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Tielemans. And it's Digne. Now Rodgers. Played out towards the right wing. Space for him to turn and look. No foul, says the referee. Marmoush. Vardiol gets into a good position.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Cash. McGinn. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Watkins.
That was lovely, that.
Played out wide.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Cash, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. That's a good ball out wide. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. They've played it short. He's in a great position here. And now they can spring out of defence. Foden gets a foot in here. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Oh, that's well spotted. Has a look and plays it forward. Lindelof. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. And here's Semenyo. He's having a shot! And he's done it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
After 38 minutes is number 42, Semenyo.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And Marmouche! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
And it's been given away. Tries a shot! It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
How can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
42, Semenyo.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Rodgers. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Nicely spread. Savinho. Pass somewhat off target. Rodgers.
That's good play from him.
Now it's McGinn. And he's managed to get free. Cash. And that has put paid to that. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's going wide left. Rodgers. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's a key interception. McGinn. Good ball, good take. Tielemans. Shifted it to the flank. Matches Nunes does well to get it back. Tielemans opts for safety. Goes looking wide. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Bernardo Silva. Now Nori. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Marmouche. That's rather hopeful. Lindelof. Konsa. Gets a good foot in there. Nori. Marmouche. Now this could be a chance. Rodgers. Now it's Watkins. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. He's picked his way through. That has not gone well. McGinn. Nori. Tielemans. And we've reached half-time. How would you review the first half?
Manchester clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Well, that was a gem of a half. Remarkable on all fronts. The difference is 2, but still, all things are possible.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
So let's get the ball rolling. Now it's Watkins. McGinn. Cash. Marmouche. Now it's Semenyo. Sends it crossfield. Tries to get it clear. And he's there to retrieve it. And a chance! This is their second corner of the game. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Rodgers, great defending, strong and determined. Matches Nunes. Now it's Buendia. Oh, that's fabulous. Takes a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Aston certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Semenyo could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
Engages and forces him off the ball. In with the challenge. Marmoush.
Pretty robust defending.
Buendia. And it's Tielemans. Time and again they are repelled. Tielemans. And he's intervened well there. Oh, can he get onto this? Pau Torres. Nouri.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Well, that pass isn't the best. It's a pretty loose pass. And this is Marmoush. Tielemans. Now Rodgers. Watkins. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Nouri. And Gehi. McGinn. And he's been shifted off it. Marmoush. Now Rodgers. Nouri, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Watkins. Taken back almost at once. Semenyo currently being consciously targeted.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
And he's had it nicked away. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. And it's Digne. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Good running, strong and purposeful. Savinho. He's free, he has got space. Now it's Semenyo. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Buendia. And that pass just didn't quite work. Now it's McGinn. Stood up well to him there. Semenyo was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Spread out to the left. Cash spots it and intercepts. Digne. And this is Marmoush. Semenyo. Tielemans.
The attendance
Cash.
for this match was 28,997.
Lindelof. Now Rodgers. Pau Torres. Tielemans. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Lindelof. Cash. And it's Tielemans. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva delivers. And he's there to clear it. Lindelof. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Foden. Pau Torres did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. McGinn. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now Semenyo. Marmoush. That has been cut short. And here's Watkins. Oh, good spread. Now it's McGinn. Semenyo. And here's the chance to counter. Marmouche. Digne. Buendia. And it's Tielemans. Guardiola. Pressing high and with purpose. That has been slung wide. And this is Marmouche. Ignori, here's shoots! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Ignori really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 22, Watson. Substitution.
Digne. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He's had a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Now it's Haaland. Haaland powering forward here. Matson. And no, he's seen through all of that. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's Watkins. The referee has given a corner. And it's been taken short. Looking for the far post. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Digne cuts out the pass. Lindelof. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Konsa. And Lindelof. Konsa. Not the most accurate pass. And Haaland! He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Substitution in progress.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Matson. Matson does really well to win the ball there. There they go, hunting in packs. Konsa kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Haaland. Spread it left. Cash. To McGinn. Lindelof. And here's Watkins. And here's Watkins. Distributed tidily. McGinn. Cash picks it up out wide. And they've got rid. That's destined for the flank. Played out to the left flank. Matson. Just about up to 75 minutes. That is ended up in no man's land. Wriggles his way through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Kusanov gets it clear. Konsa. That has been slung wide. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Guardiola. Here's Doku. Now it's Haaland. Haaland just eases him off the ball. Matson. Now it's Watkins. Oh, this looks sharp. Rodgers. McGinn. And he's managed to get free. And that has been cleared. Pass somewhat off target. That has ended up in no man's land. Digne knocks it into space. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Substitution on the field. Number 3, Lindelof. Coming on to replace him is number 44, Boubacar Kamara.
And now they can clear their lines. Now that looks a decent ball. Hoisted in. And he's heaved it away. Now the ball's gone astray.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's been cut out, well played. Digne. That's destined for the flank. And it's made its way to him. Madsen. Gehi clears. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Doku. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought that...
And he's let fly! Madsen. And he can clear it away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Played out towards the right wing. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's looking wide. Doku. Out towards the flank. Pau Torres. Madsen. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Reinders. Doku. Cash. Now Konsa. Camera. To McGinn. Tielemans. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Camera. The final 5 minutes. This looks promising. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. McGinn. Rodgers.
Oh, really well played.
Kusanov. And Cherki. That has not gone well. Digne. Pau Torres. And Madsen. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Doku running with the ball. Haaland. Haaland was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
And he's picked it up out wide. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Morgan Rogers. Number 8, Yuri Tielemans.
Cash.
Coming on the field, number 6, Barkley. Number 24, Onana.
Pau Torres. Now Konsa. Cash. To Camera. Now it's Haaland. Oh, he's having a go! That was superb goalkeeping.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And the shot's on here.
Time.
McGinn. Rodri with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. Matson. Digne. Referee's given a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Well, there's the clearance. And that's that. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Manchester definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.